Hi, my name is Chris Tait, and I'm addicted to watching reality shows on Netflix. All right, welcome to Tate's Take. If you're new here, I do movie and TV reviews, give you a little background, basically let you know if I think it's worth checking out or not. If that's something you're into, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for your boy. For my regular Tate's Takers, let's see if this one is a sign of more reality shows to come. Get it? Because it's like a sign, y'all get it, right? They don't get it. Deaf U is a new Netflix original series that follows a group of students that attend Gallaudet University in Washington, D.C. Gallaudet is a private college for the deaf and hard of hearing. I never knew this school existed, but it's been around since 1864. Damn, school's been around since before Abraham Lincoln got shot while watching Hamilton. Huh? He wasn't watching Hamilton? Okay. Anyway, Gallaudet was the first school of its kind in the world, and today it's the only higher education institute where all the programs and services are specifically designed to accommodate deaf and hard of hearing students. Gallaudet has about 1,000 undergrad students, along with most of the things you would expect from any other college, like sports, Greek life, and of course drama, but we'll get into that later. This Netflix series was actually created by an esteemed alum of Gallaudet named Nyle, and damn, his resume though? He was actually the first deaf contestant on America's Next Top Model. And he actually won that thing. Yeah, Cycle 22. Look it up. Not only that, a year later, he went on Dancing with the Stars and won that too. Damn, this dude's the truth. But it's not just because of all those reality show wins. Nile's also a huge deaf activist. He even started his own nonprofit, the Nyle Foundation, which provides resources for deaf children and their families. Ugh, what am I doing? So yeah, that dude created this show. He said he wanted to show deaf people as humans and that they come from all walks of life. According to a report from 2015, of all TV and film characters, less than 3% were disabled. What's crazier is that 95% of them were played by able-bodied actors. So another reason Nyle made this show is to help deaf representation going forward. All right, plot time. Kinda. Deaf U is much like any other reality show on Netflix, whether it be Indian matchmaking or Love on the Spectrum. They take a culture and show the world what it's like from their perspective. In Deaf U, they follow a few key people that make up the majority of the show. Here's a quick rundown of the main cast. First, we got Rodney. My man Rodney. Rodney's real popular. He plays on the football team, definitely a ladies' man. He's like the low-key narrator of the show. He always knows what's going on. Rodney's cool.
Do you think we would ever have a connection again?
I mean, not gonna lie, I don't mind sleeping.
People think I'm a boy.
Then you got Dalton. Dalton's also on the football team. He's like your typical college jock. All the girls like him, and he really couldn't care less. All he wants to do is eat tacos and play football. And he's also like super chill. Like the chill where like his house will be on fire, and he would be like, okay, like, does anyone have any water?
What happened? I got her phone number. That's all good.
Next up is Daquan. Daquan is also a ladies' man. I guess there's like a trend here. They're all just hooking up with everyone. You'll see that.
How she play us?
She a psychology major.
Anyway, Daquan is deaf in one ear. Gallaudet has students of all levels of hearing loss, and Daquan lost his hearing when he was a kid after having a seizure. He went up to his mom one day and said, I can't hear out of this one side. And she's like, oh yeah, you had a seizure when you were 6 years old, and now you're deaf in one ear. I forgot to tell you that. Oh, okay. Anyway, Daquan grew up in the hood, so he's just happy to be out and trying to do something positive with his life. He's cool too. And you need to stay with Raylyn. She's actually really good for you. Not these other girls, but we'll talk. Next up, we got Cheyenne. And Cheyenne is interesting because she's also an influencer. She's got a very poppin' YouTube channel and Instagram page. So all that really means is the girls at school be hating on her. But she's actually really nice. She doesn't act stuck up at all. Y'all need to stop bullying her. It's just not right. I got your back, girl. Then we got Tessa. Tessa's kind of whack. She's actually one of the main bullies on the show. And she's one of the deaf elites. If you tell Tessa a secret, she'll be texting it out to the homies before you get a chance to say, but you can't tell anybody. But then on the other hand, we got Renee. She's got to be my favorite on the show. There, I said it. It's out there. Such a nice girl. She's a pansexual and she's dating one of the girls at Gallaudet. Just seems to be really big on helping others and being an activist for various causes. You go, girl. Finally, we got Alexa. Alexa's all over the damn place. She's definitely the female player of the show. She crushes on almost every guy she sees. And is there anything wrong with that? No. You do your thing, Alexa. So what's my take? This show is great. Like, did you expect anything else? Can Netflix even miss? Oh, cuties. Okay, that's 1 out of like a million. This is a well put together show that normalizes deaf culture. It's not trying to find a cure for anything or to raise any money, just a fun show that proves deaf people are just like anybody else. They have the same dating struggles, the same competitiveness in sports, the same racial conflicts. They just manage all that while also living with a disability. Yes, the show is inspiring, of course, but above that, it's just a fun watch. Anyone that's gone to college can relate to some of the things that's going on in the show. And we get to learn about deaf culture. That's a win-win. There's just so many things we don't think about in the hearing world. For example, Renee talks about how hearing people can cuddle and talk, but deaf people have to cuddle, then take a break to communicate. I never thought about that. There's also a scene where she's at the nail salon with her girlfriend, a place where most hearing people go to catch up on all the hot gossip. Well, deaf people can't really do that. There's also a lot of layers to that school. They actually have deaf elites. They're basically like the plastics from Mean Girls. Deaf elite are the people who grew up in the deaf culture. They look down on people like Cheyenne, who is deaf, but she came to Gallaudet new to the deaf culture. And because her YouTube shit is popping. There's just so many things you pick up from watching the show in so little time. Oh, and don't underestimate how much these kids like gossip. I thought the Shade Room liked tea, but these kids will get the headlines before the story's even done unfolding. It's a scientific fact that hookup rumors spread faster than COVID at Gallaudet. I'm gonna give Deaf U 4 stars. If you're looking for the next reality show to get hooked on, this is it. At 8 episodes and just 20 minutes apiece, I can see a lot of y'all watching this in one sitting, like I may or may not have done. Just realize that this isn't the show to have on in the background. Most of the show is done with closed captioning as the cast is largely signing and not speaking. And that's a nice little ode to the social dilemma. A show that inspires us to put our phones down for a bit. That's genius. As always, thanks for checking out Tait's Take. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like and that subscribe button. In the comments, let me know if you plan on checking this out. Also, if you got a favorite Netflix reality show. I think I'm still going with Love on the Spectrum, but damn, Deaf U is good. Thank you. Peace.